What's up, everybody? I'm Josh with Alberta Powersports. We're located in Carstairs, Alberta. We're a full power sports dealer with a full service shop and an online store. Today we're going to be going over the Gio Blazer 110P. We're going to talk about the unit. I'm going to give you my opinion on the unit. And at the end, I'm also going to show you some tips on maintenance and how to keep it performing for over a long period of time. Okay, sorry. So where were we? We were talking about the Gio Blazer 110 Kids Quad. This is a $1,000 Chinese 110cc. It's got 8.6 horsepower. It's a 4-stroke. You know, it's got forward and reverse gears. It's a pretty basic unit, and in my opinion, it's kind of like a perfect unit to get your kids comfortable with riding and addicted to the industry, just like the rest of us. You know, you're going to go out, you're going to spend only $1,000 on a machine that works, rather than spending $3,500 with any of the big branded companies, and your kids will outgrow it, right? That's why we got into selling these units in the first place, is because we wanted to provide an option to customers, right, and to friends that was affordable and that lasted a while. So I'm a fan. I enjoy the unit. You know, a few key points, definitely the automatic remoteless start and kill switch. So, you know, your kid will be riding along. It's got a good range between the ATV and the adult holding the kill switch. And if you see your kid doing something that you don't necessarily want him doing, or you're worried he's going to hurt himself, you can kill it right there. And then you can give him a little bit of crap and get him back out there and having some fun. You know, another big point is it does have a tether switch, which if the kid was to fall off the unit, if he's not going to damage the machine, it'll kill it right away, and it'll just roll to a natural stop. You know, another great feature that I found, especially with the youth riders and younger riders with getting comfortable with it, is it has a completely enclosed footboard rather than just a peg. So it's easy for the riders to ride, to stand up on it, to get used to maneuvering with the unit. And it gets them used to using a foot brake as well, which is important when they're going to be jumping up to bigger units down the line. It has a display which allows the rider to see which gear he's in, whether it's forward or reverse. That's all there really is. It's a pretty simple system. It is a 110cc machine, and from what I've seen with customers that have bought units at our shop here, is they buy them and they don't really come back. And if they do come back, it's something that was done when the machine was put together, which is a quick, easy fix, or it's under warranty for the first 3 months of after purchase. And we could replace any of the parts that there was concern over, and then it's out the door, and we really don't see them come back. The batteries have good life. You know, you want to store them properly, especially in the Canadian winters. They have to be stored in a somewhat weather conditioned area, right? A heated garage would be perfect, but you don't want to leave them outside. It's too small of an engine. It's going to screw up with the carburetor. It's just not a good idea. They gotta have premium fuel. Like I said, we're gonna go down to the machine after this, and I'm gonna show you a few tips on how to get the quad performing at its proper. I'm also going to show you how to use the governor, which allows the Guardian to choose the speed that the youth riders, you know, able to go up to. Their top speed it says 40 kilometers an hour. I personally haven't seen one go over about 32 kilometers an hour. They're good units, especially, again, I'm going to say they're $1,000. You're getting your value out of it, and it's a good company behind the brand. You're able to get parts and service easy with any dealer that sells them. They have tons in stock. You're never going to have to worry about being like kind of, you know, with Chinese companies, sometimes people are worried about being left high and dry without being able to find parts after a certain while. There's tons on the market. They're easily accessible and they're very affordable. So let's go down. We're gonna turn on the unit, and I'm gonna show you a few tips that I know of personally to kind of make it run a little better. So let's do that. Okay, so we're just gonna go over some general controls and maintenance and usage of the Blazer 110. So we got one right here. First thing I want to go over is the choke is on the left side of the unit. So we're gonna turn it on. Keys, electric start. Here's your start button. You need to hold the front brake in and push it, right? So we're running. For optimal, like if you haven't had the machine running in a while, you're gonna want to make sure the choke's all the way up as it'll go, and then you just gotta find that sweet spot. Tether the throttle, keep it running. You know, they do take a little bit to warm up, so we'll kill that there. Next to that, I want to show you. So you need your keys on, you need the electric on, but I'm going to show you the remote start and kill switch. It's a safety feature for, you know, the Guardian to make sure that the rider's not doing anything they don't want him doing. So right here, you got your electric start. Starts up pretty nice. You know, again, you're going to want to play with the choke first, make sure it's in the right position. And then to kill it, just click the unlock button. Shuts it right off, and you can do that when it's in full operation. So, you know, if you see the kid doing something he shouldn't be, you can control it. You can, you know, make sure he's riding safely. So when the vehicle's running, we got headlights. I'll show that real quick. Right, we got running headlight. We got tail lights, and there's a brake light as well. So super safe, super operational. It's visible at nighttime. So right here on the handlebar, this is the governor, right? So the further out it is, the faster it'll go. And last thing I want to show you, I just kind of want to show off the, you know, the nice floorboards that these units have for, you know, younger riders. They're going to give them a good opportunity to get comfortable with standing on the units, maneuvering the units, and it's going to get them used to using the foot brake, which, you know, when they're transferring to bigger units like we talked about earlier, they're just going to be comfortable, and it's going to set them off in the right direction, man. They're good units. I love them, and that's about all I got. So that was kind of all the information I had on the Blazer. You know, if you have any questions or you have comments additional to what I've said, I'd love to hear it. You know, I'd love to be able to give people as much advice on these units. I am a fan. I think they're an incredible price point. If you want to see more videos from us with Alberta Powersports, please subscribe to our channel. We're going to be blowing this up. We're going to be doing more review videos. We're going to be doing how-to videos. And of course, we're going to be getting out there in the industry we love, talking to people that are involved, and just living the lifestyle, man. So thanks. We'll see you again. Keep having fun. Stay outside.